So what are the historical facts behind the inscription at Shaolin Temple? Between the late Sui and early Tang dynasties, wars between the central government and local warlords were frequent. In the third year of the reign of Emperor Gaozu of the Tang dynasty, the emperor instructed his son Li Shimin to lead an army on a punitive expedition against Wang Shizhong, who regarded Luoyang as his territory. The battle would be crucial to Tang if it wanted to have a united state. However, there was another warlord in Hebei, Dou Jiande, and he also constituted a major threat to Tang. To avoid being wiped out, Wang Shizhong and Dou Jiande decided to join forces and fight against the Tang Empire together. At this critical moment, the monks of Shaolin Temple took sides, knowing that Li Shimin would one day be emperor. The temple dispatched its best kung fu masters, the monks, who would be called by later generations the 13 cudgel players. These 13 heroes sneaked into the place where Wang Shizhong was staying and after a sudden attack captured and made off with his nephew, the general in charge of the defense of the city. The hapless nephew was then handed over to the Tang army. The next day, the nephew was beheaded at the city gate, right in front of Wang Shizhong's eyes. Soon, Tang troops engaged in a fierce attack. The city gate was smashed, and Tang troops flooded in. At this, Wang Shizhong surrendered. Li Shimin would have seen the assistance provided by the Shaolin monks as valuable but limited. It didn't save his life, but it was of help. When Li Shimin stepped up to the throne, however, he presented Shaolin Temple with a dazzling reward: 1,500 hectares of land, plus a dozen or more newly built halls. By that time, the number of monks at the temple had increased sharply, and around 100 of them were Kung Fu Grand Masters. The reputation of Shaolin had spread far and wide, and so had the fame of their unique style of Kung Fu. The Shaolin style had been through a period of considerable development, and it was backed up with practical fighting experience on the battlefield.
20-year-old Canadian Nick has learned Kung Fu for 6 years in Canada. Now he has come to the Shaolin Secular Disciples Training Center to learn more. Part of which involves supporting the entire body weight on 2 fingers of each hand. The heart of Zen is a peaceful mind focused on the Buddha, but most time of all is spent meditating and learning Zen Buddhism.